At 5, sewage coming through a bathtub, a deck falling away from the house, and entire rooms that are unusable.
It is a living nightmare for me.
Two separate home buyers with the same problem. Home inspections that could end up costing them tens of thousands of dollars. New at 5, Channel 2's consumer advisor Clark Howard says there are steps to take to make sure this does not happen to you.
It's a standard step when you're buying a home to hire a home inspector. But to make sure the home's okay, you got to make sure the inspector is too.
It all started about 5-6 months into our home.
Beth Sherwood and her husband bought this home to have a large enough space to care for their autistic son.
He's in all likelihood going to be living with us for the rest of our lives.
But soon problems began popping up.
The first thing was our back deck. In essence, it was pretty much about to fall off the house.
But that was just the start.
See how that beam is cracked in half?
Poor construction in the basement is causing issues upstairs.
That was causing our master bathroom floor to fall and sink.
The wall in the back bedroom has mold and mildew. The bathroom, the commode is about to go through the floor.
Dolores Jackson says the day she bought this house was like a dream come true.
Now it's like a day from hell.
From a toilet that's sinking to sewage coming up through the tub and a spare room so full of mold my producer could barely stand to be inside. Dolores says this house is unlivable. Both women told us they wish they'd done more research before they hired the inspector. In an effort to save money, Beth relied on a referral from her realtor. Dolores, a first-time home buyer, used Google.
The $200 that we saved definitely will be costing us thousands.
First trip around, I do the roof, gutters, and grounds.
Richard Smith is president of the Georgia Association of Home Inspectors. He says doing your research before you hire is key. That includes asking for a sample report.
You can actually see the difference between one home inspector and another.
He also recommends being at the home to talk with the inspector about what he or she sees. We spoke with both home inspectors about the complaints. Dolores has told us the bathroom appeared fine when the home was inspected. Beth's inspector told us he saw the issues with the deck but didn't put it in the report. Stuck in homes that will cost thousands to repair, Beth and Dolores want others to be aware.
We're doing this to warn other people. Know what you're doing, what you're getting into.
Buyers beware. If you can find out any information before you purchase a house, please do that.
There are key steps for you to protect yourself when you're hiring an inspector. The first is you need to make sure they have good professional credentials. One that I think is most important is that they're a licensed engineer, so you make sure a house is absolutely structurally okay. And second, that they have a long track record in the industry. I'm Clark Howard.
And that is serious business. Clark also recommends checking the American Society of Home Inspectors website. Members of the Georgia Association of Home Inspectors are required to pass something called the National Home Inspectors Exam, as well as the Standards of Practice and a Code of Ethics exam.
It's amazing how crucial this is.
It is.
Some folks can miss everything.
That's right.
Some are really good at it.
You have to have it done.